What's up, lacrosse fans? Welcome back inside the Sports Center here in Coquitlam as we get set for... We got a weird echo going here. Jake Elliott, Brad Schellner with you. We got a really weird echo going. We'll figure that out. I'm not sure what has changed.
Try that.
Okay, I think we're good. There you go. What'd you do?
My headset changed.
Okay.
No, everything changed technically. So I'm back to...
All right, off to a roaring start here. Welcome inside bcsports.tv, home of the WLA Future Stars here for the next several hours as this is game one of 3. Junior A Showcase took place this morning. It was a lot of fun, and now, well, Brad, the last 2 years of WLA draft picks, some NLL hopefuls in there as well, about to get after it here is Team Black and Team White, and lots of familiar names coming through the BC Junior League and young WLA players. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it really is. Guys are going to be fired up. And we're essentially going to see here today, which I find interesting, Team White, Langley Thunder, and Team Black, Maple Ridge Burrards. It's unbelievable how many prospects these two clubs have racked in. And yeah, these are two teams that have been at the top of the WLA Sens the last couple of years, and they've had to trade players to load up. And it's all come in the draft for these two teams that have been selling off players the last couple of years. So a lot of high caliber talent, guys that are already have played in the National Lacrosse League or on their way to the National Lacrosse League, but some top end talent, guys who haven't played WLA or Junior A this year. This is the biggest high level box lacrosse game some of these guys have played in about a year and a half. Here we go.
Blow the whistle. Let's play some lacrosse as Black wins the opening faceoff. And young, and I think it's going to be a pretty competitive game here, and I think it's going to be a physical one at that. It should be if these guys want to make a name for himself here. No patty cake lacrosse here for the young Guns. As an early chance here for Team White over top of the goal. Let's get the starting goaltenders in here as well. As starting for Team Black, who do we got then? It looks like Troy Cazzetto. And in there for Team White, Gordy Bowden getting the start here in his hometown of Coquitlam, BC. This is Ryan Jones, younger brother of Mitch and Jason Jones. Across to Bobby Kidd, who's been playing a ton of lacrosse this summer.
Yeah, a few of these guys, Ryan Jones, you just mentioned, they've been playing in the Senior B, Ladner North Shore series. So there'll be a couple of those guys. Brendan Zabo, another one.
Bobby's been playing XOL as well, so Bobby, he's double dipping.
Yeah, Saskatchewan Rush draft pick. He's looking to make a name for himself in a lineup that's going to be very tough to make, but playing as much lacrosse as he can to make his best shot.
In comes big Keegan Bell. Tight shorts on Keegan here today, I must say. Ball bouncing around, and Cazzetto couldn't quite come up with it. But Black does come up with possession, however, as Max Wilson. Victoria Junior Shamrocks, easy to pick out there with the green bucket and shorts. Into that far corner. Slow change coming on here. Denon Armstrong, Vancouver Warriors hopeful. Can't pull the trigger. Good defense marked up there from Harrison Smith. And will come Team White.
Your head coaches for Team White. You got Rod Jensen, Dave Pym, and Chris Hackle behind the bench for Team White. For Team Black, Rob Williams, Zach Porter, and Kurt Malowski.
Indeed, Mouse over there sporting the Team BC hat. There's Berard's golf polo. There's Mitchell Nole. There's head coach of the Warriors, Chris Gill. I believe that's his nephew, Mitchell Nole. There's Jones back out there. Shift for Matthew Froese up front. And I think that's something we'll see here this afternoon, Brad, is guys kind of playing out of position a little bit. I think, these guys want to stick to it. If they're defensive guys, they want to stay in the back end, but we will see guys kind of moving about throughout the floor here.
Yeah, you got a chance to do a little bit of everything. We talked about Bobby Kidd a second ago. He's been playing for the for the North Shore Indians in Senior B, and he was drafted as a defender, solid defender for the Langley Junior Thunder. But guys there's going to be a lot of asks for these guys, and I think we're going to go to 4-on-4 actually in either the second or third period or both, and that is a real chance to showcase two-way game there.
Josh Goebel will pull things wide, give it off to Jones. Back on is Denon Armstrong as well. Jones takes the shot. That one skipped wide. Big rebound cleaned up there by Smith. He'll outlet quickly, and the game still looking for the first goal in it. 0-0 as we're across the 3-minute mark. On comes Nathaniel Kinesnikov. Sporting a heavy brace on his left leg, but right out there running well.
Buffalo Bandit draft pick.
Indeed. GM of the Thunder and Western Scout of the Bandits, Rob Buchan, in attendance here tonight. You can pretty much mark down every WLA coach and GM, and some NLL ones in there as well to watch this WLA Xtreme Future Stars.
Yeah, if not, the Scouts are here, no doubt.
Those two. Black in possession. Long outside shot over top of the goal. No reset on the shot clock here. From the outside now, it's Cam Garland. And that one missed everything as well.
20-minute running time. Cam Garland was a big New Westminster Junior Semi. He's looking even bigger here now as a WLA prospect. Heavy outside cannon by the Ontario native.
High pass under the stick of Bison. Seen his first action in a couple of years, the former Timberman.
Yeah, he is a player that we're going to keep an eye on today. He's first round NLL draft material, and I think there's going to be a lot of close eyes on him tonight. 25 in white, the offensive lefty.
By the way, if you want to check out the rosters, if you're wondering kind of who everybody is, they are available online at WLALacrosse.com.
I just blasted them out on Twitter at Brad Chow, CHALL.
There you go. Ryan Jones, limited time on the shot clock, and he skipped one wide on the short side. And everything's kind of been to the outside so far here in this one as Harrison Smith pushes the ball forward. Kinesnikov now stepping in, working with Eric Mass. This is Brian Smith, who is a free agent, does play in the XLL, and had probably two of the nicest goals of the season last week. Shots, and Cazzetto looking around for it. Did stay out. Langley Thunder goaltender. And back they come. Dawson Bancroft, son of my former teammate in New West, Mike Bancroft, out of the Semiahmoo minor organization, if I'm not mistaken. There's Ryan Jones out of Delta. Islander pride, as on comes Garland with 8 on the shot clock. Sets a high post for Jones. Into the corner it goes for Kidd. Delayed call on here now. And buzzer will go. And a chance to let you know, well, with title sponsor, of course, Extreme Threads, your one-stop shop for everything. Jerseys, embroidery, digitizing, all of it, but also, well, they're doubling down on Extreme Threads, so that works perfectly here in the first period. Customized team or company apparel, Brad, embroidery, digitizing, screen printing designs, and sublimated uniforms. As we're going straight to the penalty shot here again for all penalties in this Future Stars game, as Riley Lowe blows the whistle for one Denon Armstrong. Gives the wand a twirl in one hand. Straight down comes Denon Armstrong. Little tippy toe, and then tried to slide one past Bowden, who made the stop off his former junior teammate. They do it at the box, the outdoor box, all the time, and Bowden knew exactly what was coming from Denny there and shut the door. Cue up that replay on the brain. Just missed
late
it.
Replay there from our technical wizard Keith Gagne today on BC Sports TV. Denon Armstrong trying to crack an NLL lineup as a depth lefty for the Vancouver Warriors.
I think he's got a good shot this season.
Yeah.
Been working hard.
Jones, Schuss, and Lowen in front of him right now, battling the likes of a Lyndon Bunyo for that depth spot, or whoever they may draft at number 5 potentially.
4, I believe.
4.
Yeah. 12:38 to go here, first period. Is Jones and Armstrong playing a lot here in this first period for the lefties. So they go 2 lefts and 3 rights for this shift. 15 on the shot clock. Jones in a moving pick call will get the whistle. As Patrick Shumay was knocked down. Keegan Bell, Smith, our corner now. Bell has a look, loads it up, fires right on. Cazzetto the stop, comes right back to Bell, and we got a broken stick down there. Sounded like something cracked. And Team Black on the attack back through their way.
Connor Evers, who legged it up in transition.
Quick turnover there. Cal Slade will slow things down. Here comes Eric Mass up there with Kneznikov. Martel. Haven't seen him in a while. Calgary Roughneck. Excuse me, that's Bison, excuse me. I thought that was Ryan Martel for a second. Well, I think is now ineligible for this game, as that one squeaks through somehow for Eric Mass.
Yeah, I thought I saw Martel's name on a list a
Now,
couple
check
weeks
the
ago
gold
when
roster. I swear I
when
did
the
too.
original rosters came out, but
Check the gold roster. Might be on gold. Is that one just sneaking through the 5-hole?
there's a couple names. Will Malcolm we were expected to see on the rosters that came out about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and he's not here today either. As you see, some guys that
Missing out.
but some guys that have their spot set on their team and don't really have anything to prove, maybe taking the day off. It's guys like Keegan Bell and Denon Armstrong that are trying to establish themselves as full-time pros and full-time WLA players that need to have big games here today.
Standing on the quick stick there was Jordan Roberts. And Nole, who can really run, will pull up inside the zone and give it to Armstrong. Looks like Armstrong and Jones will work exclusively with each other. Dangerous duo, bounce shot stopped by Bowden. Loose ball up for grabs. And the roll's friendly here for Ryan Jones with 10 minutes to go in this opening period. 1-0 is your score in favor of Team White. Armstrong trying to get underneath. Here comes the double, shovel it free. Jones has it with 20 on the shot clock. He'll swing it. Nathan McKeegan. Can't get that one to go, and here comes Shumay on the run. Good speed for the big defender, and he looked low. And Cazzetto, the big plastic goal stick, makes that save. As Shumay a little slow to get up. Looks okay.
Yeah, the lefty was pushed to the wrong side of the floor, so he came around with a bit of a twister corkscrew shot, tried to tuck it short side. Denied on the run, but quick wheels to get up the floor.
Bobby Kidd. There's Garland. Jones, late in the clock. Jones will test Bowden from about 38 feet. And he'll make the save. There's the Smith. Kneznikov. Dyson into Brian Smith. Now Moss, the goal scorer. That angle shot easily handled by Cazzetto, and ball rolls into the crease here for Team Black. 5-4 your shots White. They lead 1-0.
20 minutes running time, so we'll move pretty quickly.
Szabo, hands off. Armstrong and Jones almost coming out every single shift here.
Szabo running without a knee brace for this game. He's running knee brace all senior B season long.
Armstrong a hard up pick on Sky. Got away with that. And Aaron Sky has really put himself into good shape. It's a bit of an issue for him early in his junior career. A little portly, man after my own heart, Brad, but he's really thinned out, running well, captaining that North Shore Indians team now. It runs in the family. Gleek's guy, not a small man, let's just say that. Here's Bell. And tucked that one away and had a stick check from behind. There's Roberts. Bell has it now right down the pipe. He'll get a shot off, but wide. As Hollingshead, Grabinski, and Riley Lowe, your three-man officiating crew here once again. Expect both goaltenders to see time here. Nate Facine and Kyle Mooney on their respective benches. Got a crease violation here on Jake Patterson. Smith pushing the ball up. Koneznikov back out. Kieran McKay out for a shift. Here's Cos. Good pass. McKay whistled that one just wide. Nice loose handle off the end wall from Froese. Gallops around a man. He'll take it out wide. Now he'll skip it inside and it ends up in the goal. Oh my.
Bit of a deflection by Cam Garland, who I don't know if that was intended for a pass.
It was
clearly a pass for Garland, and Garland didn't need to touch it. Watch.
Froese will be telling the grandkids about this one, in years to come. I picked the top corner in the Future Stars game. It was an absolute rocket.
Just happened to go off a defender's stick into the back of the net. 1-1 here, 6:30 to go in period number 1.
As the king, Jordy Dean, used to tell me, Brad Challoner, it's not how, it's how many. And number 5 had a lot. I did not. So we're tied after the goal from Froese. Bison, long range, and Pizzetto using stump. Port Moody bounce pass early in this one, handled well by Bobby Kidd. Now we just need the Malachi crunch. But here's Armstrong on a toe drag, a flip off to Jones. Jones looks for a man and pops out. Shovel off, Kidd one more time. Good ball movement here from Black on this shift, but they're running out of time on the shot clock, and it'll go by the wayside as Smith picks it up on the fly. Good ball movement. They just
both sides of the floor, though. I think both teams kind of got the message here more so than the Junior A showcase game that we saw earlier. Like, let's get everybody a touch. Let's work the ball around. Let's skip it across the zone. Let's get everybody involved.
This is Bell.
And we're seeing more team lacrosse here early.
Excuse me.
Bison from a tough angle.
Wilson will pick it up. He's got Froese with him on a 2-on-1. Set the pick. Wilson just darts right around it and then shot it wide. Didn't really utilize what was given to him. Under 5 we go here in this opening period.
No feeling out process in this game. Feels like these two teams just sort of gelled together real quick to jump into action. A lot of unselfish play, a lot of team play.
Roberts with a nice pass. Bell a hard shot low. Cazzetto the stick save once again. Connor Evers off to Garland. They'll give it to Armstrong and can't beat Bowden with it, who just got just enough of that one to keep it out. There's Sky. Bounce pass across the floor. Into the corner it goes. Bison! Count it. What a gem that was.
That was pretty. Sneaks in behind the D. It's a change up the floor, so the numbers aren't really set. And Bison finds himself down low. Nice feed from the top to find him and just gets underneath an inside dive in his first tonight's break.
Had his mind made up what he was going to do on that shot before the ball even hit his pocket, and that's what made it successful. He was like, I'm going underneath as soon as I catch this, and Nole just wasn't ready for it.
The goal scorer's brain put up a boatload of goals with the Nanaimo junior Timmerman.
Kittrick.
And now property of the Langley Thunder.
Jake Stott facing off on that one. They'll give it to Team Black. Shots now 10-7 White. I think they had an extra ball on the playing surface as Grabinski will get a reset on the clock and blow play back in. Armstrong sets the high post. Jones won't shoot it. Pass into the corner. Here comes the shot. And that goes off a body and out of play Jake Patterson letting it fly. And he throws one away, intended for Hardy. Smith comes near side with it, Koneznikov, and good stick in the lane there from Froze, knocked that pass awry. Another bad angle shot, and Cazzetto eats that one up out of the stick of Bison. White comes up with the ball, new 30 to work with, almost threw it away, and now Froze will pounce on a Lucy. He's off to the races. Got a man up ahead, White off the bench a little early there, by my estimation, does not get called. Pushing the envelope there, Chris Hackle. 15 on the shot clock for Ryan Jones. Bobby Kidd the third.
There he is playing some O again. Talk about his versatility.
Yeah. 5-tool player, Bobby Kidd. Penalty kill, power play, rag it, chase it, face-off team.
Yeah, he's got a motor.
Doesn't get tired. Like he could literally
he'll play all night. I mean, the senior B with North Shore, he was playing all night. He didn't come off the floor.
And he doesn't get tired. Like he'll play, but then there's playing, and then you're stuck in. He doesn't get tired. It's incredible. There's Bison one more time. Oh, bouncer just missed.
I don't know if we can get another look at that, Keith, as we take a look at the toolbox from Thomas Bison. Now watch this little underneath. The pick was set.
Just the patience.
A little bit of a head fake to go dangle low.
Armstrong off the wall with it. Stops up, got some room now, and look low, and Bowden stick save. Good look there for Denon Armstrong, but Gordy Bowden equal to the task. Compact, short goaltender, but efficient in there as well. Koneznikov. Shot and a goal from Eric Mass on the pick and roll. That's how you do it, kids. A little slip pick from Mass. Kaz ready to dish it. As you can watch it here once again. Little up pick, slide to the goal, and Kaz ready to make the pass. And how about the bounce shot right into the top corner?
Yeah, in
it's
tight
for Mass.
From Mass, he put up a lot of goals with the New Westminster Junior Salmon Bellies. On a goal scorer's touch.
Final minute here. This clock is running, remember. And it's drawn right into the black bench. Out of the stick of Jake Stott. So it'll be white ball here. And what do we got? About a 3-second differential between game clock and shot clock.
They're going to pull him.
G-Money on the hustle to his bench. A lot of time. I mean, he better be shooting here with 1 on the shot clock if you don't want this thing going back the other way. It's down to 10 now. And that is ambitious at best. Ball is loose. Here's Bell. He'll rip. He'll score. And he's got an overpowering shot, this Keegan Bell, and he cashes in there on a late marker that could have ended in disaster if that thing is turned over.
Well, that's their lucky bounce right there. Off of the stick, right into the stick of Bell. And he'll just, another bouncer down low. They're chucking it around the toes.
Are his legs just overly big, or are those shorts a little tight?
Those shorts are probably double XL, but he's a big boy. He's a big boy in 33 and powers it from the outside. Bounce it 4-1 Team White through 20.
Let's pay some bills, Brad Chung. Shape Construction is what we're doing.
Shape is the real estate investment development and management company leading some of the largest mixed-use transit-oriented projects in North America and is the developer behind the amazing Brentwood. Have you been to Brentwood Mall yet?
We're going there Monday.
We're heading there Monday for a little dinner at the Brentwood Browns there. Online shop shapeproperties.com.
Not affiliated with Sharp Properties. One more here, buddy.
And the Marin Law Group, leading BC personal injury law firm with over 90 years of combined experience. If you're injured, the Marin difference can help.
Let's take a quick break here on BCSports.tv. Second period action is next. Team White 4, Team Black 1. We're back after this. All right, lacrosse fans, welcome back inside the Poirier Sports and Leisure Complex. Here at 633 Poirier Street in Coquitlam, British Columbia. The Palace on Poirier. Jake Ellie, Brad Challoner with you. And also with us are our great friends at Mr. Mike's Coquitlam. They provide the opportunity to take a break from the rigors of life, to share a drink with friends. Holy cow, that was loud. And eat some mouth-watering food. We might do that after this day is done here, Brad. You're going to take me down to Mr. Mike's and buy me a steak, I heard.
Oh, is that right?
A little ribeye, mashed potatoes, some seasonal veggies.
Some surf on the side, a little lobster tail.
I'd love it. Blow the whistle. Let's play some lacrosse. Team White leading Team Black 4-1 as they flip around here to start period number 2. And Bobby Kidd will control.
Yeah, so great ball movement really led to the goals from Team White in that frame. And I think you will see a lot more of that. That's kind of been the key against teams that don't know each other very well. Let's just get everybody involved in the action.
Tell you what, something that has jumped off the page here at me is the speed from Shumei. I knew he was stout and big and strong defender, but man, he can run for a big fella.
We are sticking with 5-on-5 lacrosse here in period number 2. We didn't do that in the Junior A showcase game. Shumei listed as probably the top D prospect in the National Lacrosse League draft coming up this September. A local boy. Could the Warriors be eyeing him up at number 4? It's a team that needs help on both ends of the floor, and you've got a Shumei, you've got a Vason who could be sitting around that 4 hole. Do you go with one of the big O guys from back east?
As Mooney is in the goal here, as is Nate Facine, I believe. Yes, indeed. So a little interesting. I thought they'd switch at like the 10-minute mark of this period. Or are we playing just 2 stop 20?
No, we're paying 360s.
Okay, we
220s, that's it. Okay, They are mini games. So I wish we could have brushed up on this homework before we put microphones on and decided to be hashtag experts for this game. 5-on-5, 2 40s. Okay, so we got lots of time between games. Maybe we could hit up Mr. Mike's.
It's in the cards.
I was just eyeing more pizza down in the concourse.
I'm good on cardboard, I think. Keegan Bell off to Eric Massey, who had a couple in that opening period. Bison had one as well as he looks for Mass on the backdoor cut. Mitchell Nole comes up with a loose ball, steps around one and another. And fires a pass up for Armstrong, and it's picked off. Nice interception there. Aiden Ellis doing the job, and then he threw it away. And Harrison Smith there to clean it up. And now Koneznikov drives his man inside the dotted circle and opened up a nice shooting lane there for Roberts. Now Armstrong off the bench again quickly. The pass sailing from Joshua Brunch didn't connect with Armstrong. Those are opportunities you got to make good on if you're Brunch. Got to put that one on the money. It's something you practice almost every time out, those transition opportunities, that pass on the run, hit the guy in stride. Shot bounce wide. Maybe a late chance here. Good hustle after the ball for McKay. But Nole will beat him to it. McKittrick back out there. Now Garland on a fake flip. Jones got doubled.
Jones played a bit with Garland in junior for the Salmon Bellies during a couple playoff runs, so working a little bit of chemistry there. Garland known for his outside cannon, nice little flip pass inside.
16 on the shot clock now for Mass. Near side it comes into the corner. Look down there for Grabinski. Maybe a late chance. Facine never had to make the stop as I think Kidd got in front of it.
Soaking shots.
Jake stop. We'll move it on ahead for Jacob Patterson. Armstrong, Garland wide open, didn't get the feet. Matt Brunch just lost him. Still Garland with it. Patterson couldn't collect, and the shot clock will expire here on Team Black. So McKittrick playing to the whistle and maybe a second or two after. Brian Smith back out. Good stick check to knock that one free. Josh Brunch makes up for earlier turnover. Here's Armstrong with 12 on the shot clock. Gonna go one-on-one. Jones comes, gives him a pick. The switch is made. Patterson with it, 6 on the clock, way outside his kid. Jones late in the clock gets a shot off. Mooney makes the stop.
A couple almost shot clock violations there by Team White as Black's holding them to the outside, taking away any lanes, keeping them well far spread out. Jones tries to turn something into nothing late. Doesn't result in a reset. Back to the way we go.
Bison denied by Facine. New 30 here for Team White. Next game comes up at 3 o'clock here on BCSports.tv as Bobby Kidd going to run his way to a breakaway opportunity. Fake it, take it. And Mooney, I think, maybe got a shoulder on her and hit the pipe.
Yeah, can we take another look at that, Keith? That one was pretty close off the crossbar, off the back of the goaltender, but somehow stays out of the net.
Just in time. Yeah, I think it was pipe, goalie, and out. Hit everything except the back of the net. Now Max Wilson in the left-handed power cradle.
Garland had his head down.
Takes a whack looking there for him. Sky. And then Garland just took his eye off the pass and dropped it. Jones in there digging. Work his way all the way up the floor here, in a little bit of trouble as he gets out of dodge. Around a screen as Bison couldn't hit the target. Shot clock down to 8 here. Mooney's got to hurry. I'm liking the cage on Mooney's goalie mask there. A little old school action. Bobby Kidd back out.
Yeah, wide bars on that
I like
goalie mask.
Looks good. I don't know if it's safe.
I know, like that's
it looks good.
Ball fit in there.
If you shoot it hard enough, probably. Jones scores.
Oh, nice.
Slick.
Hands in tight. This is a kid who, you can tell some of the guys who might have not played a lot of lacrosse over the last year and a half, but Ryan Jones certainly has, especially this summer. And these are, mid-season, late-season hands. In tight, nice finish.
I just want to apologize. I think I got Nathan McKeegan and Quinn McKittrick mixed up a couple of times, a couple of Mick guys there. My apologies if that was, in fact, the case.
Don't mix up your mix.
Nathan McKeegan, 47 on Black. Quinn McKittrick, 24 on White. Face-off won by Team White. Cal Slate.
Don't mix up your Koneznikovs.
Well, don't mix up your headset either. I think when you lean forward like that, it gets like a hum going in my ear. Just stand up.
Well, let us know.
Okay.
Let us know if you hear the hum that's in Jake's brain.
Here's Koneznikov answering back for Team White. Let's update the scoreboard as well here, Keith Gagne, after you run that replay. It's now 5-2, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they've done it on the main scoreboard either. Jones got one for Team Black, for sure. There we go. We got it. For folks that don't know, this is an ongoing issue here for Brad Challoner, who I've been trying to convince to buy a new cord for his headset for the better part of 8 months. I think this may be the final straw here today, though, that might convince him to actually
I might need a GoFundMe.
You can get a go something. Good bow for this, Lucy. McKittrick in the mix, gets bowled over and gets a call here. Harrison Smith peels off
Good ball battle. Bobby Kidd will stay out again. Man, we've been talking about him a lot. I don't think he hasn't missed a shift. He's been on both ends. He had the transition goal. He blocked a shot.
There's Bison down to Smith. Brian Smith hits the cutter, and that one's in. Goals aplenty starting to come here. As White adds to their total. Let's watch it again one more time here on bcsports.tv.
Play starts with Bison up top. Passes down to the creaseman, cutting through the middle is Smith.
So it looks like we're going 4-on-4 here for the final 10 minutes, Brad.
Okay, so maybe half the game rather than
half a period,
full periods. Half a period, but are they going to carry this into the third? I imagine.
No, because
maybe now.
we're not playing the third.
Oh, that's right.
You'll recall.
Right. I get used to this.
Well, Kieran McKay picks up the latest to make it 6-2. Clean face-off win here for Black. Bobby Kidd in all alone. Here he is. Shoots high. Stop there for Mooney. And then Bobby Kidd.
Oh, his shoemate ran through the crease, and Bobby Kidd was pointing that out.
He did. He got the call from Hollingshead, pleading that shoemate ran through his own crease.
So we'll saw it in the Junior A showcase game when they went to 4-on-4, really opened things up, tons of breakaways, tons of transition opportunity in the second period. They played a full 40 minutes of 4-on-4, and it looked like players were getting tired. They slowed down, settled down a little bit in the third. We'll see what 4-on-4 looks like here in WLA prospect action.
Just 9 minutes to work with in it. As Bison comes off the half wall, feed across to Koneznikov, tuck and go, fake the flip, still Cause with it. Now outside the dotted circle, tried to hook a pass down to the crease, got partially deflected. There's the outside rip. And that one goes off the yellow paint and out of play.
Jordan Roberts on the shot, another Langley Thunder draft pick.
Another XL lower. Cam Garland. Jones on a stutter step. Trying to create a little space. Got a crafty shot off. Another chance there. Hard into Mooney and might draw a little attention.
Now we're going to get a penalty shot here. Well, it's going to be for Team Black, but it's not going to be on the goalie interference. It's going to be on, Black's going to get the penalty shot. Ryan Jones will take it.
Man, what I would have given to take a penalty shot back in my playing career. Never happened, Brad. Always wanted one. Had my move picked out and everything. Just never got the chance. Here comes Ryan Jones. He'll swing it out wide with a left-hander. Now comes straight down. Jones a fake and a shot and a goal. Man, Mooney was not expecting that quick release from Jones, and seen that move a couple of times before, have we not?
Yeah, and that looks like he's going to go far side with that. Every part of his body looks like that's going to go far side, and then he tucks it back short side. Because, like I said, mid-season, late-season mitts for Ryan Jones.
Like that,
that's Big Bro.
Yeah.
That's Big Bro right there.
7:25 to play here in this first of 3 mini games. Who do we got coming up next year, Brad? We got Black and Gold getting after next.
So this Gold team.
Reed Bowering,
Ethan Ticehurst.
like
Jonah Bohm. Graydon Saucy in that game.
Susie. Here's Patterson. Stopped by Mooney.
Cordell Primus. That's all name material right there.
Put him on it. There's Garland. Mooney the save. Big rebound, however. Armstrong one-handed, and Mooney stopped that one as well.
Yeah, Ryan Jones, we'll just go back to him for a second there. Drafted by the San Diego Seals late. Never got a chance to...
Declared early, right?
Yeah, declared early. He's a kid that hasn't gone to college, so he's been a couple more years in the development making, but I think we're starting to see some of that come to fruition for Ryan Jones.
It's almost the perfect storm for Jones to have that happen and get drafted and then be able to develop for another 2 years before actually making your way to camp to try out.
Yeah, like the pandemic pause will absolutely help a guy like that. Some guys are going to lose roster spots for some guys,
but and it'll help some guys.
Yeah,
no doubt
guys
about
that have been playing. You got a bunch of senior B action, and just to have your brother, who's a NLL MVP quality guy, being able to pick his brain and see what it takes to become an elite athlete.
Good stop there from Nate Facine. Team Black trailing by 3 in Only 5:44 to go in this game as in comes Armstrong with a high shot, and Mooney another stop. Ball ricochet around the boards here for Bobby Kidd. He'll spin away from pressure, shovels back. Armstrong again, and look where Mooney is, out near the top of the crease to cut down the end.
Really
Armstrong off the Kidd, he'll fire again. Again Mooney, way out to challenge. And if you can make that extra pass, you're going to have a yawning cage to put it in.
Yeah, but taking away that point blank shot, maybe when he knows there's not someone on that crease, he just comes at you like a grizzly bear. And where are you going to shoot?
Smith just ran over his man at center. He's got it to McKay. Push into the middle. McKay with room to shoot. Didn't take the opportunity. Mass with it now. 8 on the shot clock. Good stick check. Turned it over. Lob it ahead. Foot race for it. This is Jake Stott running onto it. And Mooney the save. Big rebound. Garland, he couldn't play it cleanly. Oh, he'll be ruining that opportunity right there. Will Cameron Garland. Chance to cut it to 2. Point blank, he just missed it. Now Smith put it wide, and this one will end up out of play, and that can allow me a quick minute here to let you know about Island Savings. Proud to be a sponsor of the Victoria Shamrocks. Branches up and down Vancouver Island. Island Savings is here for you. Everything is easier with a little help. Island Savings, a division of First West Credit. As we have ourselves a goal here, another for Team White. I believe it was Nathaniel Koneznikov.
Yeah, it was Cause cashing in again, and the play starts down in the righty corner. I don't know if we'll get another peek at that as we've got the sponsors up on the board. No worries, lacrosse fans. But patented Koneznikov, strong body, starts with everything really low in the righty corner, and able to tiptoe across the crease and put in another one for himself.
Our boy over here, Keith's getting a hard lesson in directing and producing right now. Trying to do it all one-man show. He just missed another replay. We got to give him a hard time. It's not as easy as it looks, people. And BCSports.tv has been doing a bang-up job all summer long here, and we're happy to be with you all day here from Coquitlam for the WLA Xtreme Future Stars.
George Parra on camera up in the crow's nest here at the Palace. I walked in, Jumbo. He's got
Underdog.
He's got 3 or 4 bottles of Gatorade up there. So sweat it up top, high above us right now. Probably having a chuckle, but staying hydrated. It's going to be a long day.
You sure it was Gatorade? There's no bathroom up there, bro.
Well, that's why he has 3 bottles, right? Recycle.
Efficiency is key. 3 minutes to play here in this opening mini game. 2 more to come. Koneznikov with a hammer. Rebound chance. There's Weiss into cash. Wow, what a heater there from Kaz. And Weiss on the doorstep tucks it in.
Wide open. Just
Quick hands.
Quick hands right off the glass. Puts it in behind Facine. Makes it 8-3 now.
McKittrick and Stott.
And Weisson's got a couple.
Shown well. Black with a clean win. 2:22 to go, no lay. Ryan Jones, Armstrong double seal, and man, that was nice how Armstrong took 2 guys with 1 pick there. Not an easy thing to do. Shot to go. Hayden Hardy let it fly from the righty shooter and just beat Mooney clean to the short side.
Yeah, put up some Hardy strength into the shot. Just kind of powers it through. Mooney gets a piece as he's looking across the floor, maybe thinking dish, but ends up chucking it in the back of the net.
Cardinal sin from the defender there, too. Just kind of put his stick up and stood right in the shooting lane, and the goaltender never picked it up.
Future Maple Ridge Burrard in Hayden Hardy.
Minute and a half to go now. White with a face-off win. And pretty much run him out of time here as Bancroft threads one through. Here's Brian Smith. He'll load it, shoot it, missed it. He'll carry him all the way down the floor here. With 65 seconds left to play. Don't forget, 3 o'clock face-off is our next start time. Here on BCSports.tv, Team Black, Team Gold coming up next. And hopefully some lunch in between. Wink, wink, Keith Gunn. call Mr. Mike's now. We'll skip the dishes. Let's get her going. Time it up in between games here if we can. Shots have been dead even here most of the way too, Brad. And I think these teams are pretty evenly matched. Score line not really indicative of how evenly this game has been played.
No, for sure. No, it's not like White's been running away with things. They've just had a couple more opportunities, and if this was a 60-minute stop-time game, we're probably going to go right down to the wire between two teams like this.
Garland had a stick check. Didn't like that.
That was a high,
check,
ugly
yeah.
one. Yeah,
well, you know what, though? Like, no reason for the cross-check in the back after the 30 went off, and I don't blame Garland for turning around and giving him one either.
So we're going to get penalty shot. Just going to call it a game. We're not going to see
I think that's it.
The penalty shot, but we've got to get some sponsor love in there nonetheless.
All right, get it in, Brad. Who you are? Stampede Tack.
I'm waiting for the graphic.
Let's go with
That's
Stampede.
our friends at Stampede Tack in Western Wear out there in the corner of 176 and Highway 10. A proud sponsor of the Langley Thunder and BC's biggest boot supplier. Everything you need from cowboy boots, motorcycle boots, CSA work boots. Check them out at stampede.ca because shopping online is still
shopping local. Blundstones, Workhog, Ariat, Boulay, Canada West. They got it all at Stampede Tack and Western Wear. We got another read to do. The Timbermen are very proud to have the continued support of Slag Building Materials. They are a great organization from top to bottom, and they go the extra mile for their customers. Slag Building Materials. Check them out. Your final score, well, shots on goal, 23-22, Team Black, but it's Team White with the 8-4 victory here in the first game of 3 in the Xtreme WLA Future Stars. We're back for a 3 o'clock face-off here from Coquitlam. Team Gold, Team Black coming up on BCSports.tv. For Keith, for Georgie, for Brad, I've been Jake, and for the fastest game on 2 feet, for the Greater, we'll talk to you at 3 o'clock.